Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. It is Captain Titan, and as of recording this, it's Saturday, but it's going up on Sunday, but I already have the gold knife in Vanguard. It's actually surprisingly easy, and I'm just going to give you guys a guide as to how to get it real easily, just because, I mean, it's a really easy camo challenge to do. You can do it within like a few hours, and best of all, there's no knife leveling up like there was in Modern Warfare and Cold War. You just get it like straight up off the rip. So let's just get right into it. So basically for the knife, as I just said, you don't have to level it up at all. All you really have to do is just do the challenges with it. So for the first challenge that we have, you're gonna have to just get kills. So I believe, hold on, let me just pull it up real quick. I believe you have to get 50 kills. Really just not a lot, and I think the best way to just get these done is to just, like, you know, play smart. Don't try to be overly like aggressive. Don't try to push too much. Know your strengths. I mean, you are a knife. You are not going to be rushing objectives to left, right, and center. Play smart. Now the next challenge you have to do is getting 30 slide kills. I mean, yeah, it's a little annoying at times, and I mean, like, you're not gonna be getting them all the time. You're gonna try to go for these because the way that the knife works is that the slide is sort of strong. It's kind of like a BO3/Cold War slide where it kind of thrusts you forward a little bit. It's not exactly like Modern Warfare where it's a little slower, and the knife animation is weird. It doesn't exactly line up with how you kill people, because you can like have an animation that looks like it doesn't land and you get the knife kill, but as long as you're sliding right into a person and like you just like hit your knife button, you will get the kill. It's not too hard at all. If you play Cold War and got the knife gold in Cold War, it's basically the exact same thing. Next up is backstabber medals. Again, these will happen really naturally if you're flanking around, which I highly recommend you do. That'll be very important for a lot of these challenges. Flanking gets you a lot of double kills. You can stay alive for longer. It's just a really good tactic to use, just overall using the knife. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to recommend with the knife. It's just like a really easy challenge to do. Next up, we got double kills. Now the double kills, they seem kind of intimidating, but honestly, if you're running blitz on like TDM or hardpoint, you're camping the hardpoint or something, and you just get a bunch of people running in, or you're attacking the hardpoint, really easy. Like, this is like me to a grinder. You can easily get a lot of your double kills done in a game, like maybe like 5 or 7 in a quick game. I've gotten up to 15 done in a game, so that's like really easy challenge, and I didn't have to consciously go after them. They just sort of happen, which is really good as well. It's not that hard at all. Now finally, for the last tip that I recommend, for the last challenge, you have getting kills on stunned enemies. Yeesh, this is a bug challenge. So the way you're gonna want to go about this challenge is actually pretty weird, because it's not stunned as if your enemies are stunned, even though that's exactly what the challenge says. It literally says get kills on stunned enemies. Your plan for this is gonna be to get yourself stunned and the enemy stunned. Basically, you're trying to get the shake it off medal, where whenever you get a kill while you're stunned, I don't know if you guys recognize it from Modern Warfare, but you'll usually get a little thing that says plus whatever score, shake it off, and that adds up to your score total. You're gonna want to get those. Basically, get 30 shake it off medals, and the way that I recommend doing this is finding someone that's completely oblivious, walking up behind them, throwing a stun down on the floor, and the moment it pops and you're both stunned, you stab them. There pretty much is not a lot of easier ways, because if you try to go at someone head on, I've done this so many times, where I've tried to go head on with this damn stun kill, and I just end up getting lit up by an MP40 or an STG or an automaton, whatever. It's just not a smart idea. Just go flanking from the sides. That's the main way you'll get this done. It's almost impossible otherwise. It literally took me like 2 hours to do, like, this challenge itself. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna eventually revert it to the get normal stun kills, instead of having you to be stunned, because I've gotten so many of these stun kills. I've gotten like 7 or 8 of them a game. Like the stun kills where the enemies were stunned and they just weren't tracking, so I looked it up on YouTube and I figured out that's what it is. So that's how you get the stun kills. It's not that hard. Again, the knife grind is pretty easy. So here it is in game. So there is no weapon inspect in Cold War in Vanguard as of right now. So that is just like a picture of me holding the knife. That's a screenshot my friend took, and that is the knife right there in the creative class menu. It actually looks a lot better than you'd imagine, with a lot of people saying the gold camo looks bad. I originally thought that at first, but then I saw it in game and I think it actually looks really good. So yeah. So with that, I leave you at the end of my torture. I got my last stun kill about right here. Enjoy.
Heads up, enemy glide bombs coming in hot. Able is overrun.